you're probably not killing anyone but the squishiest Rubik or Lich in backline. Like, these cores are just so hard to burst down.
I think that's a very good point you've made, John. It just feels like nobody's going to die here on LBZS. And well, if you can't kill him, well, you're going to have a few issues. And speaking of issues, Mercy top lane, he's got a couple issues right now because he's going to give first blood away. Fontaine the one to take it out on the position 1 Sven. Meanwhile, bottom lane, a bit more action breaking out. TZY.
Strong start for Ice Limit, sets a good tone. And
Mercy?
All things considered.
Mercy, he's playing on the edge here, John, this hoodwink. CSJ is going to move in. Pushback will land. This could be a nice pickup for them. Gorgor going to pop the Frost Shield. Will still go for the fight. And might actually have Mercy. They'll heal him up, but the Stormhammer's going to fly in. It's still a great trade. Fonte, he'll be very thankful about that second kill on the Sven. He doesn't even miss any creeps as he walks over. The Tusk and, of course, Ice Limit here on the Prophet. Again, it is really only the top lane that's going extremely smoothly here for LBZS. Rotation up top here from Butterfly Effect as well. He will show up on the Tusk. Right now, all they see is the Lich. Gorgor going to be the sacrificial lamb. Butterfly Effect going to show himself, looking for his shards onto the Sven in the tree line. Not really going to find it. And that's really nice positioning from the Lich. If they can get the Sven out of here, it will be well worth his life, as they are going to TP some heroes in to try and help out. CSJ is going to cut off Fonte. That'll allow the snowball with the vision, but here come the rotations. Butterfly Effect, he doesn't have level 6, but they will secure the Sven kill. Problem is it may cost his own life, but a nice press the attack is going to allow the Tusk to get away. And that's...
To just kind of buy space, get Ice Limit a free lane down bot by forcing movement elsewhere, and just... you know, getting that timing they want by the 12 to 15 minute mark. It is starting to build up.
Top lane, Gorgor being chased down here for a duel, but instead the Mars TP's into Vision, and he is going to drop. And they'll still have the Lich under control here with the shards out. The Dolphin trying to help his Pos 5 Lich, but it does cost his own life, and CSJ is going to hand the tip over. Why the hell not? And here comes the Mars. The Dolphin, I believe, was within vision there, so they know he's around. Sharpshooter was stolen as well, but that's not going to land either from Helios. The Dolphin, he doesn't have any way of kind of getting in to range, though. He's going to just try and run the old-fashioned way. Does have Arena up. Meanwhile, top lane, they found Fonte. More rotations down towards the bot side as well, John. Looks like LBZS may get caught with their pants down. They've popped a Ravage, but it's only landed onto Starif. CSJ's here, so is Butterfly Effect. A nice overgrowth being used up here by Helios, locking them down for a moment, but it's just not gonna matter. It's a 4-for-1. Just disastrous team fights coming up from LBZS.
Yeah, they
matter. That it's just rough to not have it up, and well, obviously TZY not going to farm it, and nobody else is either here for LBZS. They do rotate, big smoke up. Problem is they are going to be fighting into the Gleipnir of this Prophet now, so Ice Limit can have a great old time in the next team fight as Dolphin, already being caught out mid lane, is going to drop. And that is the reveal of the Gleipnir to come out from Ice Limit. But they're into the T1 mid tower, and this smoke from LBZS, it just amounts to 0.
They're not able to get anything done with it. They didn't have the most aggressive vision on that bot jungle.
Oh,
and they didn't have their Mars with them. Oh boy.
Yeah, Helios, he's going to get sniped by the Sharpshooter. Gorgor just cannot get away from Butterfly Effect this game. He does get a nice chain frost, but it really doesn't matter. Fonte, maybe he can hope to trade. Ravage popped, but it's landed on 2, and they don't want to fight. Sprout's blocking the way of Fonte. In fact, now they jump in. Butterfly Effect has no fear, but a nice arena going to lock a couple down. They've only caught the hoodwink, though. It seems like Ice Limit is happy to fight, but he's kind of trapped up between a rock and a hard place, and a double stun comes out. CSJ, he takes down Fonte, but at least they found Ice Limit. But look at CSJ. Not getting locked down by the spear. He just wants to keep the fight going. In goes Butterfly Effect as well. Dolphin is probably going to drop. It's a complete massacre. Ultra kill for CSJ, and he wants the rampage. He's onto Gorgor. The Lich just trying to run. CSJ's not going to allow it. He'll keep chasing him down. He might die for this though, but no, the jewel comes out. The tier 2 tower. No. CSJ. No. I suppose Tips. The worst part is, John, before that duel, he was 1 tick away from overwhelming odds. He could have just waited and just sniped him the tree line, but instead he wanted the duel damage. Bottom lane, Dolphin He's going to jump in. They've got butterfly effect, but the press the attack is going to enable him to keep fighting. CSJ right behind him, though a nice chain force going to bounce through, but a big overgrowth. Starov, he locks down 4, but there's no follow-up. It's only Ice Limit hitting, and it seems like LBZS are going to turn this team fight around, though, a big overwhelming odds. But it won't matter. Fonte gets a triple kill on the Sven, and that's exactly what you don't want to do. Sfonte is not done yet. He'll chase down Mercy. Mercy has Bushwhack back up, needs to throw it out, gets gushed up by TZY, and eventually Mercy will get caught. Fonte, he'll get right back to farming. But that's a massive ultra kill now coming up for Fonte. And again, that's really not what you want to give over to.
Come true.
Here we go, maybe a bit of a fight to break out. Dolphin, he's caught Mercy, but misses out on CSJ. Mercy's still willing to try and force a fight here. Does get the sharpshooter, but is eventually going to die. Still, they've got the Mars, and they might just have the Mars. Overgrowth was committed in here by Helios, locking them down, and now the Jewel is out. Chain Frost committed, but there's not enough damage. TZY, he'll get the ramp ravaged just in the nick of time as they see Ice Limit, but do they want him? The answer is no. He will be okay. It's going to be a 2-for-3 trade going in favor of Team Cloud as they are not done yet. They'll find another. That'll be Gore on the Lich going down, and well, Cloud, they are fighting back.
It's not your priority. I still feel like you do want Butterfly effect taken out first, but it will put a notch in when you're trying to take care of this NP. And the push can accelerate with that Deso on Butterfly effect, so top tier 2 under pressure. Smoke out here, though.
Here we go. Mercy, he's the first target. Fonte trying to get through him, but the overgrowth, no, it's not going to be enough to save. In fact, Starov is trying to run. We'll give the grasp away to Helios, and that means he's probably set to die as well, as they will get the vision, and they will take him down. Still a very back and forth game between these two teams. Seems like 1 minute Cloud's winning.
Pretty fair game, although you do still have to be worried about CSJ. Would have pressed the attack to purge off that control. But still, the output on Fonte now is starting to hit pretty ridiculous levels. Going for the Satanic next.
Oh, nice bushwhack. Mercy catching 2 on the tree line, completely blind. Overgrowth, though, it's going to hold a couple down once again. Ravage committed. They've got Butterfly effect down. They've got Starov down. TZY will die, but it's well worth the cause. The Dolphin? No, they'll still find the Hoodwink. And now Ice Limit.
Oh,
just trapped up between so many die. TZY is brought back. I guess it's okay to make sure the Prophet dies. He misses the gush anyway, to be fair, but I mean, yeah, worth it, I guess, for TZY. Just to be there, John, just to witness history.
Yeah, you know, it's all about team cohesion. They get another route.
He hit the gush. He hit the gush. It's worth it. CSJ's running. There's another gush, John. Look at the impact. That's it. Well worth it. Into the mid lane you go.
Yep, just go on. They get the full team wipe. And the side of LBZS, again, this is a really back and forth game, Mike. But I do feel like now at 26 minutes in, the scaling of LBZS should kick in way more in comparison to Cloud. Like, they find Dolphin.
Dolphin. That they have. Dolphin, really no way to survive through this. Is just going to drop. Seems like TZY really doesn't want to be here right now, but Mercy's going to run right into him, and he sees him with the Acorn shot. They don't have the sharpshooter, though, so it's going to make it a little bit tougher to take TZY down. Sprout will kind of lock him in. Leipnir as well. Bushwhack to boot. He does have TP, but it's like, when can he commit it? Starov gets the overgrowth in time. He is dead. No way of getting out. That'll be the dieback of TZY. Immediately happening.
God.
May I just point out as well, John, because of our... I'm just trying to find a positive reason, John.
I know. I was just going to say maybe it was a misclick and just decided to TP. I was like, alright, I messed up. Just might as well try to find something. It's a big pick off, though. Without the Tread of Tide, no Ravage turnaround. You do have Arena up and God's Strength, so you can fight here.
Onto the Hoodwink. That'll be Mercy gone, and now a nice Arena from Dolphin, but the BKBs are out in time. CSJ, Ice Limit trying to run. Spear will not land, but Ice Limit, he can't be left alone. They've got to defend him. They're going to try. Walrus punches out, and they've got him. Fonte is down. They've got the Sven, and now they can turn this team fight around once again. So the chase is on for CSJ. Butterfly effect right behind Helios, and here comes Ice Limit. The Ice Limit, I'm not sure. You've got to be a little bit cautious, but Dolphin, he hasn't got the follow-up damage. He will drop as well. And Gore He will join his team. He's now the only person alive is, of course, TZY. But there's really nothing he can do but spam Gush and hope to defend high ground.
To kind of see, you've got to see them be able to burst someone down again. That's where they're most successful. Once these BKBs get flicked on in the middle, I mean, arena's down, you're not going to be able to find a good angle for Ravage, and it just gets really wonky to fight here.
Oh, that's a big kill. Butterfly effect, he should just take it. Oh, he's got the Manta, or the illusions rather. He's going to barely get out. No, he's dead. He is dead. He is dead, John. Never mind me. CSJ. I wanted to get out. Lich gets caught. CSJ, he'll pick up another duel win. 132 for him. TZY. Gonna be just...
Wall Dolphin, which they do need like this hard control that you can't just get saved with the press the attack on. So Dolphin's Hex is actually going to be pretty massive here in terms of timings. And the side of LBZS will smoke up. They want to sneak around here. They're still pretty damn strong.
Ravage committed. It's only on to CSJ, but to be fair, he is a pretty big target at the moment on that LC, and that is probably going to open up Roshan for LBZS, because you don't have the buyback available on this Legion Commander at the moment. So Infante goes with that Gaunt Strength still at half the duration. He can get a lot of damage out. Shard's going to block them in, though, and a double bushwhack now without the BKBs available. Could be a little bit rough. TZY is already gone. Butterfly Effect will move on to Dolphin. They're going to try and ice limit, trying to burst down the Prophet. Chainfrost's going to bounce through. This could be a big team fight. LBZS, they've taken down the Prophet. They've lost Dolphin, but it's going to be well worth it. Starif will drop as well. 2 for 3 trade. But it seems like they can't go for Roshan. They're lacking too much damage without it. So Cloud, they're going to get away with this for free. And that's all off the back of CSJ.
Yeah, they don't check it out on the side of LBZS, and they get punished for it. Smoke play out. Oh boy.
Jump in. TZY, big target, does get jeweled up, is gone. Dolphin trying to help out, but could do nothing. We'll just have to back his own way out of there. In they go for more. God Strength has been popped. They've got Mercy down, but Overgrowth is going to lock down the Sven. Can Cloud try and turn this one? It seems like they will try. Helios, he'll be the target as the Tusk will chase him with the Snowball, but Butterfly Effect getting a bit too far, I think. Leash is there as well from Ice Limit with the Sprout. Fonte trapped in the shards into the glaive near the 4-star, though is going to save, but another Sprout out is going to lock him down. He'll quell through it. Butterfly Effect with the double damage. Look at the damage output with the Walrus Punch and CSJ. CSJ's back in. They found Core. They're going to find the Master Boot. Dolphin has nowhere to go but down. Another messy engagement here for LBZS. And I'll tell you, this Sven just can't do anything. Starif just pressed...
You are really exposed, and the Hoodwink just feels extra good now as well. TZY?
Ravage committed as the jaw comes out. Sharpshooter somehow not connecting, but they're still finding damage onto TZY. And CSJ, he's got the shards up, so if he commits overwhelming odds, it's just so much bonus armor he gets. As the Mars Dolphin trying to run will not make it out. It's just so rough. And with that, I mean, they've even got the 250 AoE press the attack if they want to really take it out. The Bloodthorn is going to lock him down, but he got the BKB off in time. Overgrowth once again going to lock him in, and look at CSJ. He's happy to just pop the Aeon Disc. He just pops the Aeon Disc and just gets out of there. They can't hold him. Fonte's still trying. Starif is going to get spotted underneath the Sentry Ward, but now the Bushwhack going to lock them both down. Walrus Punch in, Sharpshooter out, Fonte is gone. TZY is just trying to run. Get out of there. Teleport in, Jewel on the other side, catching out the Rubik. He is gone. And LBZS, I mean, they must be thinking very hard about what went wrong in this game number 1, because they have called it. Eventually, it will go the way of Team Cloud. And I think that's against anyone's opinion when you look at the Div 2 standings right now, but that's how it does pan out for Game 1.
Yeah, they're playing on the bleeding edge, though. Again, the turn potential coming out from Cloud is pretty big, especially now that you've actually got the Fervor up on Ice Limit, so you can get aggressive there up top.
Yeah, Cogs is going to save the day. CSJ just needed one more hit with the poison attack. He's going to try now, but the Raze comes in, and Gore, he's going to be the one to secure the kill on the Clockwork, and that's first blood to go the way of LBZS.
Yeah, it's a nice big take. A little bit of a reset coming out for CSJ. there is some good aggression that can come out the Viper, right? It's still a Viper lane. You've got tag team on Mercy. If you can trap them up with shards, running down with poison attack is relatively a quick process.
Helios.
And it's not like Guoguo
he's going to be survived here by TZY. TZY, he gets the kill before he dies. Still, it seems like Ice Limit might just clean up. It's Helios, he's going to go for a run. You do have those wild axes to slow him down. Eventually, he will connect them. And Helios, he will be the double kill here for Ice Limit.
That's some big takes coming out for Cloud down bot. The strong start for Ice Limit come out from the Void Spirit to jump around the lanes, or maybe that's the moment LBZS starts to connect some support rotations on mid to play with a step. They haven't punished Butterfly Effect while he was weak. Again, at this point with triple rate bands up, he's a lot more durable. 9 armor with the Tower Aura, 0-3-3 with a headshot, and the range, it's just so hard.
Mid, or rather bot lane, Starif does go down. Mid lane, Mercy's rotated over. So you'd love to secure the kill onto Dolphin before he hits that 6 mark. It's like Mercy instead, just going to go ahead and try to take out those wards. We'll find the Observer as well on the high ground. Be very happy with that, I'm sure. Meanwhile, top lane, CSJ has been caught out by Guoguo. They do get a bit of a trade, but it's certainly in the favor of LBZS so far. And Fonte looks like he's going to be just fine to walk out of there. In fact, walking back, apart from the supports, nobody else can help. Like, you don't have a mid hero that can jump in and try to rotate. And even with the Tusk Sapphire, like, they're trying right now, but it looks like Mercy is just set to die. So Requiem does fly out defensively. CSJ is still caught by Guoguo, but there is 3 heroes up the top lane. They will at least find a +5 clockwork, but here comes Helios. He wants to try and trade something for their trouble, and they're going to end up finding Mercy. Though a decent snowball and shards being thrown out, Fonte could be in a spot of danger as he's dropping very low. They get the Tusk, but it's not worth it for LBZS. CSJ on a double. He'll pick up a triple. Tip him for what? What are they tipping CSJ for in this game, John? This guy's a monster.
I'm not sure, but
it seems like Cloud, they're just not confident with their own ability to try and push this. As top lane now, Chase is on for Ice Limit. He does have Battle Trance available. Question is, can he actually fight TZY? TZY will get the dispose off. There's your Battle Trance into the ensnare, but Helios is right behind to help out. A nice lift back onto Starif, and in comes Dolphin. They will just destroy this troll wall, and now the double rebound. TZY, though, he's still going to drop. Dolphin, he's got a step charge. He should be just fine. Snowball is on. Dolphin will jump away. The chase is going, however. Shards will block him in. Dolphin, he's not running around the shards. He's just waiting, and it's going to be enough. He's okay.
Yes, though, I mean, they've got the hook shot up in Guoguo. It's much easier to just connect all of that mobility onto one hero now. They're playing fairly forward with Guoguo right now as well.
Oh, Mercy. Unfortunate timing. Guoguo drops the sentry ward, sees the invis tusk, but it may not matter. They have the backup. They found the Void Spirit, and that's Dolphin gone. CSJ, a double kill to come out on the Viper. Happy days for him.
You don't have the Nether Toxin to steal from Helios. That also means, though, it's relatively easy to steal Viper Strike. But that is still a big ult, a decent enough ult to dish out in the middle of these fights as well for Helios if he does find the angle. But the defense is a bit shaky. They still have their spells here, though.
Hook shot in. Cogs are there. Looks like the Tusk is gone. Sucker punch there from Helios. It's Butterfly Effect now being caught out by TZY. Just absolutely melting. The only saving grace is CSJ. Does at least find one. It doesn't seem like they'll find a second, though. They will do at least get Guoguo. But Starif has no way out of this one. He will go down. A triple kill for Helios on the Rubik. And I believe there was a Reddit meme recently.
CSJ finds a double damage rune right now. That mid is still holding. They just need a little bit of a brush of air to get that done. And CSJ should be able to find it. He's playing relatively safe as everyone else is clumped top.
Mercy gonna get lifted. Helios would go for the Walrus Punch. Does do so. TZY even joining in. LBZS able to pick up a quick kill on Mercy. And you're getting to that point now where Fonte maybe just getting a little bit too big on the SF. Meanwhile, CSJ gonna find Helios. Has the Viper Strike, so he should die and will. TZY is gonna try and TP out. He might die in the fountain, but no, he's okay. Even pops a sidekick, but has nothing to hit. Just uses it. Meanwhile, top lane, they do end up losing Guoguo, but guess what, John? Battle Trance wears off, and that means Ice Limit will die.
Yeah. Still one of those things with the troll. If there's
you know, that's a thing right now in NA Division 2, by the way, John. Helios. Rebound, TZY, he'll set up perfectly onto the Viper. CSJ, I mean, he is very far forward. Like, he's a tanky boy and he might feel confident to be able to fight back, but he's completely alone. And his team, they are trying to make their way there, and you might at least find Gorgor, but that seems like it's going to be about it. In fact, now, Dolphin, thinking about jumping in again, won't do so. Not yet anyway, but he's thinking about it. He's waiting. He'll see Butterfly Effect in the mid lane and does try, but the snowball is going to buy a bit of time for Butterfly with the cookie out. He will be just fine, and now he can turn and try to fight this one out, but there's just no one to frontline for him. It's kind of the thing, like if the Tusk dies and if CSJ's not there, there's no one knowing something is awry. We'll TP up back towards his team, and it could be a big team fight to break out around that Radiant Triangle. LBZS, they'll have their smoke broken. They'll see the Viper. CSJ might be baiting for his team, though. He'll take the brunt of the hook shot. Gorgor, he is just going to drop. Eventually, I mean. The CSJ, he'll even find Helios on the Rubik. Snowball will cancel the TP off. And Mercy will secure the kill himself. Nice little play there from CSJ to just kind of bait them into that high ground area. And they know he's there, but Fonte's going to move back in for a rebound. Make sure he gives TZY an exit here, and does do so. He's okay. Another big group up. 5-on-5 situation. Jump in is there. Dolphin, he'll make the jump onto Mercy, already bursting down the Tusk. CSJ gonna try and jump back in, but is just gonna get surrounded here on the Viper. And then he's still going after TZY, so maybe he gets something for his trouble. TZY will drop. The kiss is still ongoing. In they go onto Fonte, but realizing they are forced to back off. Ice Limit using the BKB on the Troll. Just doesn't want to fight any longer. Butterfly Effect though may get caught. Starif will cookie him away. You still have the Aegis up on the Sniper. Starif still trying. Might go into Gorgor instead. Maybe pick up the Clockwork kill. And they will, but the chase is ongoing. Butterfly Effect still running. It seems like LBZS, they'll leave it at that. Was the 2-for-2 trade in the end, I believe. And
still spam out his spell. It's got a good Hurricane Pike use onto TZY to melt down to Marcy early on as well. They did find a right target in LBZS. Like, you have to take out Mercy. If you take out the Tusk, you literally have no one that can playmate here. Although, speaking of...
Yeah, Helios gonna get caught out here by Mercy. Will drop. Dolphin gonna try and trade something. Meanwhile, top lane, they've got CSJ, and that's a big target. They've got the Viper down. CSJ just been playing very far forward the whole game. He's gonna get caught out once again here, and Fonte will happily take his life away. You're at that stage where the SF hits like a truck. Though I say that, he may get caught here. Mercy's moving in. Tag team activated, doesn't get the Walrus Punch, but does get the shards off. They've lost Gorgor. Mercy is still trying to just run away from Fonte. Fonte manning up with the BKB, but with the Battle Trance popped, he should fall, and he will. So CSJ, I said he was playing far forward, John, but he allows his team to come in and clean up. You know he can die. Like, he literally just died at top lane. Fonte, currently being watched here by Cloud, but gonna be left alone for now. Gorgor may be targeted, though Mercy, he finds Dolphin on that Void Spirit. Snowball gonna roll right through, but instead, they'll take the Clockwork. A CSJ, he'll find Fonte. That's a massive target if they could catch him. Shrapnel, not gonna be on the mark. Shards are exactly on the mark, but they're not looking to dive for tier 2. Butterfly Effect already went back. And LBZS, now the ones behind in net worth, just less than 1k, but it is certainly a concerning sign.
It is, and you're again dealing with two cores that do scale relatively great here.
Oh, here comes TZY trying to save the day for Gorgor. They might save the Clockwork. In fact, he goes in again with the hook shot, so Gorgor's setting up another hit for TZY, and in comes Dolphin, holding down the Troll Warlord, forcing the BKB usage. He just got the Battle Trance off cooldown. He'll pump it just in the nick of time. TZY now caught out. They might have another, and they do. A triple kill for Ice Limit. A CSJ, he can move on to Fonte, but the Requiem, oh, Mercy. Mercy just gets blown up. Butterfly Effect gonna try and move in and help CSJ. Fonte, he's gone too far. He has gone way too far. Fonte is going to get punished. Dolphin will trade and may not even find Viper. CSJ is all right. It's a full team wipe for Cloud as Mercy will tip Fonte. Oh, my. What have LBZS done this time?
CSJ, they got a decent time for ice limit. They're smoked up. They're feeling aggressive. Got the blinks here.
He's so far forward. The SF. He's going to get lifted. He will be saved by his Rubik. Helios, the man of the hour. He'll run. Roshan's up, don't forget, John. This team fight could mean Roshan by the side as hookshot in the backside. It's caught two of them. But Gorgor, he's going to give his life away for that. Still dropping Mercy and Ice Limit very, very low. But that'll be about it. A 1-for-1, both supports. They'll both back off here on either side, but never mind. A 4-man smoke up now from LBZS. Roshan is available. So important for LBZS to try and secure. CSJ, he'll break the smoke, run to the low ground. Mercy instead the one to get jumped. Will go down. Dolphin, that's a lot of damage he takes. But he's okay. Instead, they'll make the jump in onto CSJ. And CSJ, well, he's going to have to try and force stuff out of here towards the tier 2 tower. Maybe he can bait them too far forward because TZY is still going. But no, never mind. They've got the damage. Assassinate will not do enough, I don't think, to TZY. And he cancels it anyway. Big wraparound. In fact, back into that Dire jungle they go, but they're underneath the vision of the Radiant here. It's not the place to fight, I don't think, here for LBZS. They're going to have the vision disadvantage. Hook shots off the mark here from Gorgor. Looks like TZY is still in a lot of danger because he is just getting annihilated by Ice Limit, and now the snowball. It's going to juke out the Requiem. No fear to come out. Helios might just drop. Who have they got? They are trying onto CSJ, but he just survives. Oh boy, 3 down for LBZS.
CSJ deserves a lot of praise as well for his Heaven's Halberd pickup.
Yeah.
He's been very effective in using it, and he's been very, very on point with just disarming TZY when he jumps in. It just throws off that start for LBZS in these fights.
Mercy at least gets taken down. They found a tusk for their trouble. Of course, they have lost the racks for this, but it's about all they can hope to do right now. No way they defend that top racks. 5k advantage the way of Cloud, though. LBZS not out of this series yet. However, Gorgor gonna get caught out. TZY still trying to run in. And look at the damage. He just can't get out of there. Still trying. Will rebound out eventually. In they go, Fonte.
They could still play here.
Absolutely. Cloud. Mercy at the very least frontlining for his team. Helios going to get caught immediately by Mercy, though he is still alone, but his team is going to catch up very, very soon as Gorgor does save the day, but in comes Ice Limit. Onto the clockwork he goes. Meanwhile, Fonte going to take down Mercy. Ice Limit still hoping for a bash, finally finds one and does take him out, but now he's in trouble. He'll BKB up. Helios going down, just TPing away is going to be all right. It tends to... At least they're being a little bit annoying here with the Aether Remnants from Dolphin, just kind of making sure they can't make a big dive in, but Butterfly Effect kind of just avoiding them altogether. Hookshot is there. Gorgor setting up, but a nice snowball. Mercy is going to save once again. They have got the BKB off of the sniper, and now they can jump in. Gorgor is gone. TZY is gone. Butterfly Effect wanting to go right to work onto Dolphin as he has one step charge to get out of this, but he gets used up. Can they lock him down? It may seem like they can. Dolphin, Aeon Disc, dissimulate onto the high ground, but they've still got the vision. The Assassinate was still going, but Mercy's the only one to jump in. The rest of the team just ran. As soon as they saw the buyback from TZY, they didn't want to be there any longer. And that was it.
Your shot from Mercy, his snowball save with a blink is still there. You're very... It's so hard to give Fonte a frontline here that just tanks for him as well. They'll try.
CSJ is the target. CSJ dropping quite quickly, but the Ogre still Totem again going to allow a bit of distance here on the high ground. He's surviving. The Requiem wasn't enough. Meanwhile, Butterfly Effect, he gets onto the high ground. He's going to survive. 35 HP he lives on. Still Ice Limit. Ice Limit will keep trying to go with the Battle Trance. Still trying to fight this one out, but he is just trapped up by the cogs. He might just go down. LBZS are still fighting this one out. It's a 3-for-3. Starif will be the 4th. Fonte to pick up a triple. The only survivor was the sniper, who walks away on 30. Here we go. Cloud again. Full team up here against LBZS. A 5v5. Fonte thinking about jumping in for a Requiem, but CSJ, he jumps in first onto Gorgor. There's your Requiem being used up onto the Viper. CSJ still tanky, and the Snowball not going to be there in time. He does drop right beforehand. Meanwhile, TZY makes the jump in onto Butterfly Effect, trying to find this sniper. The chase is ongoing. TZY will go after Starif instead, but he is going to drop. Butterfly Effect will take the kill, but now Ice Limit getting caught out. We'll pop the Battle Trance with the BKB. It was a little bit early though, and he's not getting lucky with the bashes. There's one out. There's the ensnares out. Dolphin's gonna go down. At 2 for 2 so far in the favor of Cloud. It seems like No Mercy jumps in again, but another Requiem. Fonte just gonna completely annihilate the Tusk, but in comes Butterfly Effect. He knows there's no more Requiems left. He wants to try and make the jump in. Helios.
Still, Roche being taken now by
Yeah, it certainly
Cloud.
is, Roshan.
They still have the kisses from Helios though, and he scouts out.
He does. And that'll be enough, it seems, to force them to back off. PZY getting caught though. On the Marcy, he is gone. All right, maybe it's time to go back for Roshan. They've got the vision on the high ground. It seems like they'll occupy the Radiant Triangle instead. Fonte, though, needs to jump in very, very soon with the Arcane Blink into the Requiem. Roshan, it's gonna go. Helios was trying to get in there for a lift up. Hookshot is there as well. They have at least taken down Starif, but Mercy is fine from the Requiem. He will survive. Meanwhile, Dolphin trying to salvage the situation on his own, but can't do it. Fonte, in the meantime, going
Come out here with how big his creep wave is. So you have some room to get some action going, but the commitment is here from Cloud, just straight onto mid.
Helios, hookshot, Fonte, he jumps in for the Requiem, but it doesn't seem like he's got quite enough. He's got to run out of there as the SF. The TP's incoming from the Void Spirit. Fonte still alive, but no, the sniper's got him. Butterfly Effect takes him down, but now Butterfly, he needs to get away from TZY, getting thrown all across the mid lane. He is going to survive. Oh, just barely. He won't lose the Aegis as CSJ back in. We'll get sucker punched here by our Cloud. Helios gonna make a bit of a jump in, trying to slow this down. Another Aether Remnant as well onto the sniper. But how do you close the gap against this guy? He's still got a secondary life. They'll dispose him with TZY. Butterfly Effect, he'll pop his BKB. He'll be okay for now, but the Walrus Punch, it is there once again. They'll dust him up, concussive shot. He's still alive, still fighting back. Butterfly Effect, does he actually die here? He finally goes down, but that's only the first life. Dolphin's been caught out again. He gets to stand up, but no, he's gonna be all right. Instead, Helios is the target on the Rubik. He'll get assassinated, but he'll buy back. One tier 4 tower left standing. Have they got enough to keep going for this Ancient? Dolphin cannot afford to die. We'll be okay. Fonte, in the meantime, does jump in for a Requiem. It connects onto the sniper, but he's all right out of range. In goes Ice Limit, still trying to fight, looking for the dieback on the SF. They might just have it, and they do. The SF is gone. CSJ might just drop. A Butterfly Effect is getting right to work, and Dolphin's gone. This game should be over. Cloud look like they've done it against LBZS. GG is called. They've had enough. Cloud have taken an unexpected 2-0 victory, I would argue, here against LBZS. And against what we and the panel said, Jonathan, this draft ends up somehow working out.